Jackson's estate is suing HBO. Raquel Villanueva has all the details at the moment.
That's right, Jeff. HBO was just hit with a $100 million lawsuit from Michael Jackson's estate. It all stems from the soon-to-air documentary Live in Neverland, which features two men who say Jackson sexually abused them as children. His estate says this is a breach of contract, and they use documents from his 1992 concert special with HBO to make the claim, saying his contract specifically said the company would not make any disparaging remarks about Jackson or harm his reputation. According to Forbes, his estate has made $2 billion since his death in 2009. HBO says it will still air the documentary March 3rd and 4th, adding it will give everyone the chance to assess the claims for themselves.
Thank you.
Okay.
There's a lot that goes into this.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into it, but as someone who has reluctantly been in a lawsuit, ultimately it comes down to dollars. And I kept asking how much the estate is worth, because if that goes unchecked, if the estate says nothing to try to clear his name, that could potentially bankrupt the estate. Because what if they go the R. Kelly route and people start to mute Michael Jackson? Yeah. What does that mean for future revenue
coming in?
Right. So at the end of the day, don't you, as the Michael Jackson estate, don't you go ahead and fight every single thing you possibly can in order to try to, like, at least have some semblance of innocence?
Income, yeah.
So I think that it's going to be like a to the death.
I think so too. And HBO is owned by Warner's. Is that correct? Warner Media, and they have a lot more money than $2 billion. So $2 billion is a lot, so $100 million in the scheme of things isn't that much, but like you said, I think they're going to fight it because that's their income.
Right, and they have a lot more than the Michael Jackson estate, but do they have a lot more allocated for legal funds to fight the Michael Jackson estate, who has nothing to lose?
And this makes sense, like with them coming out saying this, talking about that contract that they have to honor. It makes sense because of the original statement they were saying, oh, HBO, you've fallen behind from Netflix and Hulu that much that you have to dishonor, like you have to bring dishonor to his name. So I'm waiting to see how this falls.
I'm excited to see the documentary.
For sure.